Welcome to Nasdaq Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq. Joining me for this segment, we have David Canter, President of Bluespring Wealth Partners, to discuss the current advisory market, M&A outlook, and what the industry is doing to attract the next gen of advisors. David, it's great to have you with us. Welcome to Trade Talks.
Thank you, Jill. It's a pleasure to be here.
You got it. And what's the current state of the advisory market? Are there enough advisors to fill the demand?
Well, I like to say it's a bull market for advice and a bull market for advisors. And what I mean by that is the number of consumers that are attracted to fee-only or fiduciary-based advice continues to grow. You only need to look at the Investment Advisor Association snapshot report. And the number of advisors continues to grow because of increased efforts to attract that next generation talent. I give a lot of props to the CFP board and their initiative around next generation talent and growing talent. But it's a profession that is over-indexed to older advisors. So we do have some work to do.
What is the industry doing to attract young talent?
Well, what's fascinating is the emphasis on financial planning programs at colleges and universities. The number of programs continues to grow, and in large part by efforts by the schools themselves, but by financial advisory firms like the ones that we have in our platform. So I think that there's a great story. It's a noble profession. It's one that's focused on helping consumers, helping families. So it's a fantastic career option.
Why are seasoned advisors with large books increasingly turning to the independent environment?
I think that it's choice. The independent environment gives a lot of choice to advisors to better serve their clients. And you don't have to sort of, as I like to say, revert to the mean or stay in a lane. And what we find is that when you're independent, it gives you access to more resources rather than less resources. And the ecosystem has grown, whether it's technology choices, whether it's platforms like ours, whether it's complicated platform services that we like to provide.
Well, I mean, that does make sense. So, because figure if you're at a wirehouse, you're going to be, beholden to internally what your operational resources are and what products you're able to push. So when you're independent, you kind of have more choices when it comes to outsourcing and deciding what products you want to leverage with your practice. That makes sense to me. So why is this trend of wirehouse breakaways a good thing when you think about it in terms of M&A?
Well, it's increasing the supply of independent advisors, first and foremost. I've spent a lot of time in this profession, and we always ask folks that are considering independence 3 questions. Why is this in the best interest of your clients? Why is this transition in the best interest of you and your team members? And then finally, what about you and your family? Because it is a change of environment. You're running your own business. You're becoming an entrepreneur. Now, our model is we help to support entrepreneurs. So we see continued growth. So the number of independent advisors continues to grow year after year. In fact, year over year, last year, from 21 to 22, it grew 6.7% in terms of the number of RIA firms. So I see this to be a continuing trend. And it's borne out by the fact that this is what not just advisors want, but consumers want it. Hence my refrain, there's a bull market for advice.
What does the future of financial advisory look like then?
So I think that the future looks, firms and advisors are going to be looking for more platform services. And so what I mean by that is services and capabilities to better serve clients. And the way we think of it is a financial advisory firm is dedicated to the service of their clients, but a platform is designed to provide leverage to advisors. And what do I mean by platform services? It's help with actually attracting new clients. It's help with services such as trust services, tax services, family office services, and the whole array of other capabilities that an advisor might need to better serve clients and their families.
All right, David, we appreciate the insight. Thanks for joining us on Trade Talks. I'm Jill Malandrino, Global Markets Reporter at Nasdaq.
Pleasure to be here with you, Jill.